Welcome to your second stimulus check update for today, Tuesday, September 8th. Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend, a great Labor Day, but let's jump into the second stimulus check update for today. First, the Senate is back in session as of today. We need to talk about a $2,800 hazard pay to all check that many people have not really heard of, and I want to explain where the phrase "no deal is good," where that came from. So, everybody wants a second stimulus check. It's no lie, everybody wants one. President Trump, Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, Mark Meadows, Jerome Powell, even Steven Mnuchin, and of course, the American people. They all want a second stimulus check. However, the timing of a second stimulus check could not have been much worse. With the election only 56 days away from today, it will be very difficult to get a second stimulus check passed without giving one party the edge. As of right now, if a second stimulus check is passed and is issued, then Democrats will give Republicans a slight boost in the polls because of it. Nancy Pelosi knows this, as do many other Democrats, which is one of the reasons why many people believe Nancy Pelosi is remaining set on her demands, because she really does not want any stimulus package passed prior to the November 3rd election. It is because of this stimulus negotiations are heating up, and finally somebody said what we have all been feeling. Yesterday, President Trump said they think it is good for politics if they don't make a deal. They don't want to make a deal because they know it's good for the economy. And if they make a deal that's good for the economy, then it's good for me during the election. That's an exact quote from President Trump as of yesterday. Now, I bring this up because this just shows the games that Congress is playing with our lives. We have seen this for the past few months. Okay? The HEROES Act was passed months ago. Over 100 days ago, the HEROES Act was passed. Okay, that's over 3 months. That is a big gap. That's a big gap for no action. In the last few months, we have seen the HEROES Act, we have seen the HEALS Act, and we're about to see another skinny bill that hopefully comes out today, but again, we'll have to wait and see on that. But we do have some good news. Okay, we do have some good news. I want to bring that up to you. Based on an article from Forbes, late last night, they are saying that airlines could see a substantial amount of help from this upcoming Republican skinny package, the skinny bill. Now, why is this good news? You're probably wondering, how is this going to affect me? Why would I care what happens with the airlines? Well, this is the reason why, okay? And this is why I want you to know this. This affects you because the Senate is proposing that PPP funds could help out the airlines and the travel industry as a whole. Well, with airlines on the verge of cutting over 40,000 employees as of October 1st, it is no wonder the Senate wants to step up right now. With a more stable airline industry, travel will come back much sooner. With more travel comes more spending on hotels, restaurants, entertainment, and so on. At some point, you will be affected. At some point, money will stop coming to you because the airlines are suffering. All right? Now, so in many ways, you may not be affected right now. However, most people are affected by the airline industry, by the hospitality industry. So I just want to point that out for you because this can have a very good impact on your life. Now, here's what you need to know regarding the stimulus package, whether it's the skinny bill or a different package, is there's going to be a lot of stuff inside that package, a lot of money going to different places that you may feel that it doesn't ultimately affect you. However, it does. It will affect you at some point. And I bring this up because many people only want to know about the second stimulus check, the unemployment benefits, and hazard pay. Those are the 3 things that most people care about. And I get it. A stimulus check would provide you with funding today, not in 2 or 3 years. Unemployment benefits, if you are unemployed, if you are getting that federal unemployment boost, then obviously you are worried about that because an additional $300 per week or $1,200 per month is huge. And hazard pay, if you've been continually working through the pandemic, yes, of course you deserve some form of a boost. Just because you've been working does not mean you should be hurt because of it. You are impacted negatively because of this. So I believe every single person that has been working during this pandemic should receive some form of hazard pay. Maybe they don't get the full $10,000 like they would if the HEROES Act was passed, but even $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 would greatly impact every single person. With that said, let's talk about the $2,800 hazard pay to all that have worked. This is something that I've been hearing a lot of questions about. I received multiple emails and messages on Facebook just yesterday about this exact same thing. And here's what I want to tell you. The $2,800 in hazard pay would be great for all that have worked, that have kept working during this pandemic, because I believe you guys are deserving of this money. However, that's not quite right. A couple of months ago, a story broke about how scammers were trying to trick everyday people into giving their information about where they should send their hazard pay check. These scammers, were targeting people on Facebook. At the time, they were saying that FEMA is willing to pay every single person that has been working during the pandemic. Well, that scam has gotten even more elaborate than that, and there is no $2,800 hazard pay. It is a scam. You can look on FEMA's website, and it is a scam. This is listed. What I can tell you is that FEMA has never and will not be sending out hazard pay checks to Americans that worked during the pandemic. Right now, there is only local hazard pay being issued based on where you live. So certain cities, certain counties, and if you're a frontline worker, first responder, EMT, essential workers, in some counties, even waste management will receive some form of hazard pay. In a lot of counties, the county employees will receive some form of hazard pay. In most cases, it's going to be anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000. So if you aren't sure if you could potentially receive hazard pay, just go to Google and type in hazard pay and then your city, or type in hazard pay and your county, or you can type in hazard pay and your state. But as of right now, there's only 2 states that are issuing hazard pay statewide. That's Louisiana and Pennsylvania. But just know, as more hazard pay does get approved, I of course will bring you that information. I know not everybody wants to see it. That is one of the reasons why I push it all the way to the back of some of my videos, because the most people want to see is stimulus checks, unemployment, hazard pay, obviously Social Security. I try to bring you all that information in single video. So if you have questions on that stuff, all you gotta do, let me know where you live. If you are trying to receive hazard pay, if there has been something approved, if you need help, let me know. I'm here to help you out any way that I can. Now, what should we see today? Today is the first day that the Senate is back, which means they are going to have a meeting, they will meet, they will talk, and hopefully they get something accomplished. As of right now, the Senate, and specifically Senate Republicans, are not all on board with the upcoming stimulus package, that upcoming $500 billion skinny bill. But hopefully we hear more details about this. The last details I heard was that Ted Cruz could potentially hold up this entire thing, simply because he had a school of choice piece of legislation that he wanted put into this bill. I don't know as of right now if it's going to happen, but we will see hopefully later today, if not sometime throughout this week. Another thing that I anticipate to happen sometime today, which it might have already happened between the time I'm shooting this video, which is about 3:40 a.m. So if it's a little early, sorry, but this is how early I have to get up to do a video, simply because I want to make sure I get it to you in a timely fashion. But one of the things I want to see happening today is I want some news from Nancy Pelosi as to where is she currently at. Are her and the Democrats currently at the $2.2 trillion stimulus package that they were last at? Because Steve Mnuchin reiterated the other day that Nancy Pelosi is somewhere near $2.5 trillion. $3 billion off, or $300 billion off, is a long ways off. It may not seem like a lot, but it is. $300 billion. That's the difference between 2.2 and $2.5 trillion. That's a lot of money. So we'll see where she's currently at today, hopefully. Also, What will we hear from Mitch McConnell? Mitch McConnell is the Senate Majority Leader. We have heard very little from him because he has been in his home state of Kentucky. So hopefully we hear something from him today. What I would like to see, and what many people, both Democrats and Republicans, have been waiting to see and want to see, is will Mitch McConnell reach out to talk with Nancy Pelosi? As of right now, they have had no talks together, no negotiations, nothing. So hopefully we hear something. Hopefully they do something together, because in my opinion, the leaders of both parties should be the ones negotiating from this point forward. And the last thing you're going to see today is I have a new video that I want to show you. It's a new video. I talk about a new way for you to make money from home using the power of the internet. It's absolutely free. You do not need too many skills. It's very easy. Even beginners can do it. This video, it's called Get Free Money Without a Stimulus Check. Everybody that I talk to right now feels the only way to get free money is with that almighty stimulus check. And that's not necessarily the case. There's other ways, there's other methods, and I'm going to show you one later today. All you got to do right now, go ahead, hit that thumbs up button to just show that you do like this video. Then go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then the last thing, make sure you stick around later on today, because you will be notified of a new video and you need to go and watch it. So there you guys go. That is your second stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Tuesday, September 8th. If you have any questions regarding stimulus, any questions regarding how to make money online, all you gotta do, you know what to do. Ask your questions down in the comment section below. Like always, do me a favor, go ahead, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the next one.